Dragon Ball. Let me see. Yeah, Dragon Ball.
Oh, we got Johnny up.
Eric Stewart, guys.
Come on.
Lucky.
Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, it's me, SD Vaughn here. I'm doing one last Matsuricon vlog here. Just wanted to talk about everything, my thoughts about the convention, some of the events that I really enjoyed, just more specifically the events that I went to. Like Anime Feud, the Dragon Balls panel, the game room, this Lydia McKay, create your own voice, character voice panel. I forget how it's worded, but I went there. Let's see, what else did I attend? I think that's all the panels I really attended. I think that's pretty much. Oh yeah, the VIP lounge. The VIP lounge, the first meet and greet, just with all the VIP people, and then Saturday night with the guests. So let me start with, since it was on day one, let's start with the VIP. So I'll just talk a little bit about that. I won't go too far into it, because it was fun. I enjoyed it, but here I'm going to do a little voiceover with it with some pictures. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pause and then talk about it in a little voiceover with some pictures from that day. Talk about it, that day.
Okay, so I wanted to start off with saying, I had fun just hanging with my friend here, Megan, in her Umi cosplay, where we met Terry Sands and Patrick Seitz before I went to go into the VIP lounge, which was fun on Friday. It was just for everyone to get together and talk to each other, get to know each other, all the VIP members, and the pizza. I loved eating the pizza and the pop. It was very good. And I met these two awesome people right here. We started talking about Pokemon Go and whatnot, just getting, just talking about anime and whatnot. It was really fun. At first, I was just sitting by myself, and then they called me over to the table, and I was glad about that, because you know how I am. You with anime, all of us being anime fans, I still have a hard time being like, can I talk with you? Can I sit with you? So they let me sit over there, and I got to talk with them. And it was really amazing, just talking with them about Pokemon Go, anime, our work, our jobs, just what we think about the convention, getting the VIP and everything else. It was a good time meeting them. I got to sit with them for like probably a good hour, cause it took me a while to find the VIP lounge. So it was really fun just getting to hang out with those guys. So what you're seeing here is just a couple pictures that I took of cosplays. Just a couple, and then so it was pretty enjoyable. And so thanks you guys. Back to me talking.
Okay, and I think I'll talk about the Anime Family Feud. It was different from the Anime Family Feud that I went to for OhioCon. As you can see in a previous video, I'll probably put the link down below. It was much different, but it was still fun and enjoyable. Almost I was gonna get canceled because something happened, and I'm glad. I'm hoping that person's all right. They had to send like some medical personnel down there. I guess someone got injured or whatnot. But I'm hoping that they were all right. It looked like they were gonna be fine when we saw them leave the room. So we got to be in there from midnight to 2 a.m. and it was a fun little game. I got to meet some cool girls in there and some other cool people in there, talk with them about the anime and I'll get more into it in the voiceover. So that was fun. So more into that right here.
So this was the Anime Infinity Feud. It was much smaller than the one at OhioCon, but it was fun and I enjoyed it, and I enjoyed talking with the people there. Maybe I should have went up. I don't know, but I still had a good time during it for those 2 hours, and I would like to thank the people who organized it, and thank you very much for it. back to me.
Okay, and there's day 2. I walked around pretty much, as you can see from my day 1, day 2, day 3. I just pretty much walked around, saw my friends, hung out. It was pretty good. You know, I didn't mind walking around this much at the convention. It was less crowded. I didn't have to be in like in a line just to get to the other side, to where the food court was, or to go back to the hotel. The dealer's room was a bit smaller. But I think it was much better because it was much easier for me to get to look at everything and decide on what I wanted to get. Like, I got this Dragon Ball. Let me see. Yeah, Dragon Ball. One Dragon Ball to rule all 12 universes. See the star? I was gonna get the 7-star balloon, but I like this one because it's less complicated. So yeah, I did like the dealer's room. Still got me some really cool stuff from it. A lot of good figures, which I'll probably post like some pictures because I don't feel like pulling them off from where I've already set them in my room. And one of them has been signed by Sunny Straight, which I'll be talking about more in the video, along with the VIP meet and greet for Saturday. I think that's all much of what I did for Saturday. Just hung out with friends, meet and greet, getting some food, whatnot, game room. So I'll talk about the game room and all that and right here.
So what I wanted to do here is just talk about the game room and the VIP meet and greet on the Saturday, the Super Dragon Ball panel, as you see cosplays I took in with other pictures I took in with amazing cosplays and just friends and hanging out. I really like that the game room went back to where it was before. I think the last year. Other than where HawkCon had it this year. I really liked it. Seeing all I think I saw some new games in there. I can't remember. I know I saw like Burning Blood, for One Piece in there for the PS4. Eyes of Heaven for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which were pretty fun to play until like, I think the guy told me that there was like no local multiplayer, versus mode for Eyes of Heaven for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Was a bummer, but I still got to play it, try it out. It's a little bit different from All Stars Battle, which I really like playing all the time up in my room. They had J-Stars Victory Versus. I really was playing, for the most part, Pokken Tournament the entire time I was in the game room. I was just trying to perfect my Gengar, which I really loved, just, you know, playing with Gengar. Playing up against my friend Lucario. Lucario is beast. I have a hard time going against her Lucario. So I'm trying to figure out new ways I can. In the first part, I was winning, but you know, her Lucario is just really, really good. The Super Dragon Ball panel, which I really enjoyed. There's some things I didn't know about Dragon Ball all the way to Dragon Ball Super, which I thought I knew everything, but I didn't know. Which was pretty cool. It goes in depth about everything from Dragon Ball to Dragon Ball Super. And stuff about, you know, like how Toriyama just forgets about anything from the Cell Saga to like maybe, I don't know, I can't remember. There's so much to think about that. But if you guys were at the panel, you would know. Like we talked about, especially like Xenoverse 2. Well, that was me shouting in the video. Like I was like, oh, Xenoverse 2 is coming. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff that was talked about, like especially like Bardock's origins, like how the new manga came out with his mother Gine, and how in that version he doesn't get that feature sight of his son being the one destroying Frieza. And then there's the VIP meet and greet, which is really fun. I got Sunny Straight to sign my Kokoro Sensei. It was fun. It wasn't as long as like the autographs was, which I enjoyed. And I also got to meet Lisa Ortiz once again. I got to see Professor Shy Guy, Lydia, Colleen, the voice of Luffy, Mike McFarlane, the voice of Master Roshi. I really enjoyed that. You know, I got to talk with them. Even had Paul St. Peter just sit at our table, and we would talk about, we would do in pirate voice like, "Arg, if you were to me a real man, we would just joke about scurvy and all that, and we went from like topics of Attack on Titan to One Piece to Pokemon to back to One Piece, back to Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z. We go back and forth just making all these jokes, and it all started with us just talking about Pokemon Go and, you know, whether Pokemon was real or, you looked at me funny, let's battle! And it was just enjoyable, and I loved it. So yeah, it was pretty much fun. I had a good time, just talking, and normally I'm not like that most of the time, but at the convention I was just talking with everyone and having good talks about anime and everything, and that's the parts I'm really gonna miss, you know, just talking with everyone. So that's pretty much it for I think Saturday. VIP, Super Dragon Ball panel, the dealer's room. Did I talk about the dealer's room? I think I did talk about the dealer's room. I enjoyed the dealer's room. It was small, it was convenient. It's where I got my Dragon Ball necklace and my figures, which you see pictures of in here. Bought a boatload of comics at the comic shop. You see some pictures of that here too. So it was pretty enjoyable. So yeah, day 2 is over.
And then lastly was just Sunday, just chilling out, you know, you don't want to leave, but you know you gotta go, convention's over, and you know, post-con depression, and I didn't want to leave. It was like, you know, I look at the videos all sunny out, and it feels good. Got that video of my friend proposing to his girlfriend, and it's just a really good way to end the convention, and, just getting to help a friend out, just to see those happy faces, and it's just like, you don't want to leave. You have so many great times here, so many pictures. I took so many pictures with cosplayers, and I got so many cosplayers, got to see so many cosplays, so many amazing cosplays, so many that I missed that I got to see on the Matsuricon page, which I wish I could have seen them, but oh well, still got to see a lot of amazing cosplays. My most favorite would probably be the one where I took, where I'll go more in depth with, where I took with some group pictures with some cosplayers. So I'll talk about more on those here. I think that's just the end. I really enjoyed Matsuricon. Hold on. Oh yeah, I gotta let the voiceover take over here. Sorry about that. And so I always get that in mind, like, am I interrupting them? Are they busy? Can I ask them for this photo? And generally they'll say yes. They'll tell me yes, and I'll get my picture with them. I love their cosplays. So it's really amazing Prince Vegeta cosplay up in the dealer's room. Kill la Kill, TMNT, just so much. And I enjoyed it. It was fun. Got to hang out with voice actors, talk with them. I enjoyed it, even though I didn't get video for the VIP, which I would have loved. I would love to have gotten some video, just ask them some questions about their work, and what they love about being a voice actor, and maybe their favorite anime they've done for voice dubbing. I would have loved that, but it's still just as good getting to talk with them, getting a photo with them. When people say, Matsuricon's getting popular, and I'm starting to realize how popular it's getting, because my first time going to Matsuricon is where I met Veronica Taylor, Eric Stewart, Sydney Strait, Doug Walker, the Nostalgia Critic. I met them so many times at the convention, it wasn't even funny, and I got so much video with them. Now it's just kind of getting harder, but it's still alright. I take what I can get. I got video. I got to talk with them. It's cool like that. I may miss that chance, and I didn't. So it was the overall fun con. And before I end it, I want to say this for last. Seto Kaiba. My friend cosplayed as Seto Kaiba. I bet she thought I probably would have forgot, like, he hasn't mentioned it yet throughout his whole video. No. I want to, I'll go to last voiceover right here. She did an amazing cosplay. I got to do 2 pictures with her. One of Seto Kaiba, one with me with Seto Kaiba. Seto Kaiba was one of the many first voice actors I've met going to a convention. Voiced by Eric Stewart. I got to meet them. I did a video of them, got a picture with them, with Eric Stewart, and that was an amazing time for me, that Matsuricon. One of the many voice actors I met for Matsuricon on my first time going to Matsuricon. So that was really cool, and then getting to do a picture with someone I know who took like maybe 5 months or so to make this Seto Kaiba cosplay. Even had the cards, the necklace card, the suitcase, everything, the bracers, the dual disc, everything, and it was just amazing. It's nothing compared to my GX dual disc. It was way more amazing. So here's the voiceover for that, and I hope you guys enjoyed Matsuricon 2016. I know I did. I did have some problems with it, mostly with video and everything, but overall I had a really great time. Besides all the lines for the autographs and the waiting and everything else, it was a really great convention for me. Had a really great time, met a lot of cool people, met a lot of amazing cosplays, and I will be back next year. I'm always going to go back. That was my first convention. I'm always going to go back to it. So now there's other conventions I am talking about trying to go to, maybe Colossicon, who knows what else. I just gotta get everything in order and hope I can go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Here's the last voiceover.
Okay, so here it is, folks. The cosplay I've been talking about in my previous vlogs, the one that I said that I would keep for last, is my friend Jess, who cosplayed Seto Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! She's been working on this cosplay for a very, very, very long time, and I was excited to see this cosplay because I see any Seto Kaibas at conventions. I'll see Yu-Gi-Oh! And probably Merrick, and sometimes I'll see Joey, or sometimes I'll see Bakura, but rarely will I see a Seto Kaiba at a cosplay, so I thought this was going to be, so I was really excited to see this one. As I already explained what I was saying before I went to this narration here, I was just really excited to see this cosplay. To see the dual disc, when she brings out the dual disc and it just comes out, that was just really exciting. The suitcase and the card necklace, the bracers, everything. I loved it. So I was excited to get to see that. Got 2 pictures with her. Hope to see this cosplay at any other conventions I might go to. So yeah, I just wanted to do that, because this is my friend, and her cosplay was amazing. She worked really hard on this. She worked on this for months, and I just wanted to, do a video on this, get this out there about her cosplay. I saw a lot of amazing cosplays. I wish I could, talk about every single one. Like I saw Stevani, a TMNT. I saw a Garnet. I saw a really good Prince Vegeta. I saw a guy do a really good Thriller version of Michael Jackson, who I took a picture with. I would really love to talk about every single one, but I took like hundreds of pictures. It would take me forever, but I just want to say that I loved everyone's cosplay at the convention. I loved everyone. I loved it. Some people convinced me to do cosplay, do like the Red Hood. So I might be doing that. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. Cause some people, they saw my Red Hood hoodie that I was wearing throughout the convention. And they was like, oh, you should do a cosplay with that. And I was like, yeah, I might consider doing that because I think I could pull it off. And I might just do that. I'm gonna take them up on that. I'm glad they suggested that. So this is just pretty much the end of what I thought of Matsuricon. It was a great time. I had fun. I wish I could go back now. There was just so much to do, and I loved it, and I loved every minute of it. Thank everyone who I got to hang out with and talk to. Thank you for all the panels, the VIP lounge, the meet and greets, the dealer's room, the figures, everything. Thank you guys so much. Hope to see catch me up on later videos where I talk about anime,